Hey everybody, me Meg and my Freak X3 here, and today I'm going to review the 50th anniversary special of Doctor Who, also known as the Day of the Doctor. Just to let you guys know that there will be some spoilers at the end of the review, but I will let you guys know when I'm going to start with the spoiling. So let's go on with the review then. Let's first give a round of applause for the fact that it opened with the original theme song and screen opening. So I'm really glad they nodded tilted hat to that. And of course I have to confession, I was really worried that Moffat would screw this up, because let's say that his writing, well, at least the episode that he wrote for the past maybe season and a half, haven't really been that good as it had been in the past. Overall, I just love Matt for this episode. His jokes and wittiness were just perfect, and yet his doctor grew up so much from the beginning to this end, coming this Christmas special. Well, he worked really well, David's doctor, which I gotta say was funny, and funny since that is exactly type of relationship you expect from the Doctor when he meets himself. I mean, I have watched 3 Doctors, and the continue to meet up for the anniversaries, at least with the classics. Well, anyways, those two did a really good job, and it was great to see David Tennant again as the Doctor. I was really forward to seeing that. Speaking of David now, I kind of missed him really much, and like I said, him being on the 50th anniversary and doing goofy things with Matt is actually, you can see some very similarities that can stand out. But also, this was giving David Tennant nothing but snaggy moments. It was really fun. Love the moment. Also, did feel like more of he grown up to a certain point. But I gotta say, it was really well done. Even though I really wish they could have the 8th Doctor, Paul, his last name escaped with me right now, even though I had a feeling that Christopher Eccleston really didn't want to be on that the 50th anniversary, but that a different video of its own. So let's just get on with the rest of the review, shall we? What kind of really bothered me is that you just had Clara as one of the companions and nothing with David Tennant. Bothered me of when, in at least in the 10th Doctor's timeline this would be. I kind of suggest was in between maybe Martha and Donna, or Rose and Martha, one or two. But I gotta say, a really big applause to David Tennant during this when he was serious, and he was showing just how much he still felt with the Time Lord incident, or sorry, yeah, Time War. Let's talk about how Moffat did a fantastic job of introducing the story beginning of this Time War, while also tying things together that had kind of have some mention of it, at least with the modern Who. I know that a lot of people have been giving him, like I said earlier, a crap for various things, and I too had to be skeptical about writing now again, especially with this past season, but I digress. But can we give Moffat a moment for such a for this anniversary that could have gone completely wrong, but it was actually better than it was when I first thought. Well, you gotta say that he put a lot of heart, and I would say a lot of heart and a lot of motion into this, especially what I really love is that the mentions of the old and new Doctor Who, which he could have just mentioned the modern day instead of the classic. That's actually one of the reasons I was worried about, but I digress. I mean, even he's like typing up a new story out for probably for the next series. I mean, for at least this series of the show. I really felt he kicked it out of the park. Plus, you had to get appreciation to the writer who then painted himself like the bad guy in the 5th Doctor reboot. But I gotta say, if you haven't watched it, it's very funny. You actually see, okay, my mind's a little blown up on the name, but you see Paul, the 7th Doctor, the eighth Doctor, the 6th Doctor, and Peter Davis, and it's just a good laugh. Well, anyways, he knows that not having the previous Doctors not being the 50th would hurt the fans, but even though they won't, and I think the episode worked well even without it in the main episode. I'm not gonna spoil it, but they do give a nod off to at least a great nod to classic Doctors, and I really want to say it, but I'm afraid I'm gonna spoil it. So yeah, Billie Piper's appearance. I gotta say, I kind of was worried about her being Rose Tyler again, mainly because of under a different head writer than she was with Russell T Davies. But actually, her as that subconscious of the Lord device is actually a good idea. She did a very brilliant job of doing that. Would actually bring me to at least one of the problems I had with this well, for this episode was mainly because they just had one companion was with Clara, and I really wish they would at least include Donna and Mary Martha Jane. And I think that would have done probably a very good role. Even I forget right now, but the actress who played Martha Jane said that she. I was going to talk about the War Doctor, but I think I can do that for another video. But the main problem I had was Moffat messing up the order of the Doctor's canon, as in the War Doctor is actually the 9th Doctor instead of not being just there. But another thing was that they forgotten well, at least the 10th and the War Doctor forget that thing ever. I mean, the whole event will never occur, and that kind of is a little bit unexplained, and that just brings up a few questions. But overall, it was good. I will be doing a video at John Hurt as the War Doctor probably in the next few days, so we have that to look forward to. Well, I'm signing off now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please leave the comments down below, and maybe when I have free time, I would do a spoiler review of the Day of the Doctor, but I'm kind of crunching for time right now, so I hope you all have a nice day. Also, I hope to see you guys back when I review the Christmas special coming up in I think a week and a half, which is called The Time of the Doctor.